Employees of telecoms company Huawei have blocked Grayston Drive in Sandton near the head office. And let's go live to our reporter Michael Apple, who's there. Michael, can you tell us why these workers are on the streets?
Shahan, this is basically a labor relations issue. About 47 employees claim that they were dismissed via SMS yesterday, and there's about 200 people standing in solidarity with those 47. They're all in the fleet division of Huawei. They are subcontracted by AdCorp to Huawei. So they, strictly speaking, would not be directly employed by Huawei, but some of them say they've been working for Huawei for several years. They say that nobody from the company has tried to negotiate with them at all, that there's a court order barring them from entering onto the grounds of Huawei. And they say that all those cars there, that's all the cars used in the fleet activities of the technology company and the communications company. They say they just want to return those vehicles to Huawei, and the JMPD blocking them at the gate, saying there's a court order interdicting you from getting onto Huawei's property. I have tried to get in touch with AdCorp because the workers are saying, well, the salaries have been cut massively. Some have been retrenched now. Their jobs have been declared redundant, and some who are earning 12,000, 10,000 and above are going to remain on in the employment at Huawei, but now at 3,500 Rand. These are all the allegations being made by the workers.
What's the company saying about actually sacking these people via SMS? A bit extreme, many would argue.
Well, Huawei has not come out to address the workers at all. I did phone their main head office. I did speak to somebody in the company, but not in an official capacity. They said that they're not going to address the workers. They don't employ these people that have stopped outside of their head office. Their head office is just behind me there, and that is the corner of Linden and Grayston. They say they don't employ them. That's AdCorp's responsibility to come and address those workers.
Now, of course, Grayston Drive is really busy generally. I can only imagine what this is doing to traffic in the area.
Yeah, well, it's about a 100-meter stretch on Grayston. If you're heading onto the M1 or just off the M1 towards Sandton, towards the JSE, towards the Investec building, there's about a 100-meter stretch where the cars have been blocked in the road. And these cars belong to AdCorp, which are then subcontracted to Huawei. So it's a very unsustainable situation. The JMPD's got the situation under control, but come 4:30, 5 o'clock, there are going to be a lot of angry Johannesburg residents.
So what are they going to do to try to get those people out of there before that traffic, Michael? Can they actually remove them? Are they going to call the SAPS in, perhaps?
Well, the JMPD, there are some members of the SAPS here. They can't arrest these people. The protesters say they haven't done anything. They're doing everything by the book. According to them, they say they're being peaceful. There's no burning. There's no offensive placards. This is simply them trying to return company property. The Huawei employee I spoke to said, but they know very well that they need to return these vehicles to AdCorp and not here in Sandton.
All right, thanks very much for the update. Appreciate it. Our reporter Michael Apple out there in Sandton, of course, he's tracking that story for us, and we'll have updates in our later bulletins on what's happening with traffic.